Hello and welcome back to 7th Ground Tarot. My name's Louise and today I'm going to be doing a quick little tarot reading for you. Well, we'll see how quick it is and I hope you enjoy it. If this is your first time being here, thank you for coming here to check out my readings. If you're returning back from previous readings where you've seen me before, welcome back. Okay, so angels, spirits, and guides, please be here right now to help me deliver clear and concise messages for the collective's highest good and most divine timeline. So I'm just going to shuffle up the cards here real quick. If you want to skip that, feel free to click the timestamp down below. Hope you guys are having a great day and a great week so far. It's middle of the week. Well, I guess, yeah, today's Wednesday when I'm recording this. So I'm not sure if I'm going to upload it Wednesday or Thursday. Let's see. It's still very chilly outside. It's been kind of on and off with snow, but a bit windy, you know? So I'm trying to stay out of the gazebo for now. Ooh, shuffling is going really well right now. The energy seems very clear. Your energy seems very clear. And no doubt that will tie into the reading. I feel like it will. And one last main deck here. If we need any of the other ones, I'll use them. Okay, so let's get started. Right there. Just trying to find the appropriate spot for my deck. Okay, so what is it that my collective needs to know right now that will bring them towards their highest timeline? And what is the gift to receive? What is the gift to give? Okay. So this is a new little spread that I'm doing because I saw it and wanted to try it out. So right now you need to stop being defensive over something. You're being very defensive. This is an old coping mechanism that you have. You push things away before something can happen. This is probably because you've been disappointed a lot of times. And that pain creates blockages. So there could be a blockage here in your home. It could be a blockage towards you creating some sort of success with the Four of Wands. This is some sort of stability. This is you needing to let go of that fear that things are going to go wrong. That you won't be able to succeed at something, or that people won't support you in it. I'm also getting a strong message that you're afraid to be yourself, because in the past that authenticity hasn't been accepted by others, and so you haven't fully explored it. this is some sort of codependency wound that you have. Allowing other people to decide what you should accept and what you shouldn't accept about yourself. What kinds of things you should explore, things that aren't worth exploring. And I feel in the past you've been controlled by fear. Other people projecting their fear onto you and trying to make you feel as though if you follow a certain path that you can trust them, that it will not go well. But it's false. It's this false sense of security that you're following. I feel like you're really maturing into who it is that you need to become in order to let go of poverty mentality, in order to let go of ancestral wounds, and to change this for your bloodline, for your future generations, so that they can inherit this self-loving quality that you have about yourself that you want to fully embrace. And yeah, so again, we get this, the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me for sure that this is like a family thing. This could also just be the community that you grew up in. Maybe you grew up in a community that they glorified being meek, but in the wrong way. They say the meek shall inherit the earth, right? There's that saying. So maybe this is something to do with like religion. Maybe there's some sort of glorifying like staying poor. That could be a thing. So that's something that is needing to be worked on here if you want to move forward. You could be holding back something that you're thinking right now. And let's see what this is about. So this is growing your abundance. You're holding back that you're growing your abundance, and you're growing this identity behind closed doors. And you're acting emotionless towards this past community. This could also be you not reaching out. You not always making the first move as you have in the past. It could be also not asking for advice going forward. You knowing that this past version of you was steeped in illusions. It's like someone else was trying to pull the veil over your eyes. My nose is so runny. I don't have any tissue around here. I'll bear with it until it gets too unbearable. The Three of Wands in reverse. This is you facing your back towards something that you know it's not coming in for you. It's never going to come in for you. It never showed promise of that. You just always wanted it to. You've lost hope in some sort of situation, and you're no longer going to fight the fact that you've lost hope. You've accepted something here. And the gift to give. See, this is kind of confusing for me. You got the Empress in reverse. I think the gift to give here that you have is having been this example for other people who are going through a similar situation, to be able to show them when to hold back with certain people and what those people look like, and how to get out of those delusions of something having value or worth in your life when it really doesn't, when it really takes away value and worth, when it takes away self-worth, when it takes away your abundance and your ability to create that abundance. Because some people, they see certain kinds of personalities and they latch onto them because they have an eye for being able to spot abundance. And maybe this is just like a survival instinct. It could just be that, there's nothing really... I was going to say that there's nothing really special about you, but when you think about the Empress, like, she's very You can see that something's already happening for her. And so these could be people who are very manipulative. You have an eye for this, and you're supposed to share it with the world. You're supposed to help other people become more discerning. And the gift to receive, you got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. You're receiving a new beginning, a new way of thinking. It feels very fresh. It feels very free. It feels like liberating. I think that's the defining word here, if I were to explain this energy. It's very liberating being in this energy right now. You can go, see, say anything you want. And the world is your oyster, kind of comes to my mind. Justice in the reverse. You're letting go of the need to fix other people's problems. The Fool in reverse. To try to convince people to follow your lead. You're no longer worried about this. You got the Nine of Swords. You're no longer worried about other people succeeding in life. Other people following your steps. The people that will want to, they will. The people that want to see the truth in a situation and free themselves of the tower that's burning. The tower in tarot means that something's about to come down if you don't know. Something that was built on a shaky foundation. It's like something that was meant to come down eventually. What was I saying? You're allowing people to see that for themselves instead of you. I hear crying wolf. So people don't believe you. There's a group of people, maybe it's one person, maybe it's a few, that don't believe you, but they have to see this for themselves because it's something that they just have to go through. They haven't gained the same kind of wisdom that you have already. They haven't gone on this fool's journey because they've held back. They've held back their they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe in their own ability to go down this journey by themselves without these other people. Because they've been convinced for so long that they need this grouping of people to help guide them through every problem. Like they've always relied on people. And this is a very this is somebody who's like stepping into their maturity. I also see red hair here. I do feel like this person is going to do this. I think they're going to become an outlier just like you. And you're kind of going to pave the way for them. You're going to show them the way. And I think that this person's fear is going to be a lot less because they'll see you succeeding at whatever it is that they're fearing that they can't succeed at. So you also got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I almost feel like you're going to create a very unconventional family of your own. You're going to create a very unconventional life, unconventional family, unconventional future. Everything unconventional. That's going to be your life. You're going to live this life that's very rare. Red hair is very rare in the world. Only 2% of the people in the world have red hair. So I feel like you might be one of those people where you're living this life that's very rare amongst the world. Like, you really will be experiencing things and paving the way, like you're going to be a trailblazer here. Maybe you're already going down this path. Do you have any advice? You got the Ten of Wands in reverse. You're letting go of burdens. You got a lot of tens in your reading. You're realizing a lot of really important lessons here around letting go of emotions that aren't yours, letting go of burdens that aren't yours, allowing people to pick up their own emotions and their own burdens and carry them themselves. And you're saying basically like, no, I'm not going to work on this thing that you have to work on. Sorry. I'm not going to fix your emotions for you. I'm not going to temper your emotions for you. That's your job. It's your job to fix your mental health. It's your job to fix your emotional health. It's your job. So you're keeping a lot of things to yourself and you're allowing people to feel their emotions. So I feel like you're really keeping your mouth shut on a lot of things that you think and a lot of things that you feel. Because we got the moon. Chariot. This is Cancer energy, by the way. And the moon also kind of gives me Cancer energy because Cancer is a very, it's like female, but it's also like very emotional, very motherly. And we did get also the Empress earlier. And the Empress is a very like, it's the mother. So you're embodying this very like motherly energy right now. It's like sometimes the Divine Mother is like, it's like tough love. Allowing people to learn their lessons. Because that's how people grow up. That's the best thing that you can do for a person, is to allow them to make their own mistakes. This is a very balanced approach that you have here. Let's see, what is this Two of Pentacles? What is Two of Pentacles, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Something seems to be coming towards you very slowly. You could be feeling like there's a lot of stagnancy in your life right now. But with the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse, I feel like you're feeling something that's kind of just like in your head. Like you don't have to feel this way because it's coming towards you very quickly. It looks like it's coming towards you slowly, but the opposite is actually true. The slowness is what creates the speed. Because when you push a snowball down a hill, like it starts small and it goes kind of slow. But then as it goes down the hill, it picks up speed. It picks up momentum. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm getting that imagery of something kind of starting out slow, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be that way in the near future. Like it could, and actually we also get the Chariot right underneath it. So I feel like this is something that you don't see. That everything is about to speed up very quickly here. And we got the King of Wands. Don't try to force it. Don't try to force whatever it is that you're trying to create here. Maybe you're trying to create like a new reality for yourself in whatever way that this is. Don't try to force it because transformation takes time. Transformation is something that just happens on its own in a way. You're getting overly emotional about it. And that's why you're getting anxious. You're getting anxious about something coming in, but Spirit doesn't want you to be anxious about it. When you get anxious about it and you're trying to rush it, you're telling universe that you don't trust it, that you don't believe that this is going to come in for you. But the thing is that it is going to come in for you. And they're saying, as soon as you let go of that fear of it not coming in, funny enough, that's when it comes in. Spend more time internally. Try to focus on yourself rather than things that you've lost. Focusing on things that you've lost and the things that you don't want will only amplify that. So right now it seems like you're being called to like use those manifestation abilities, and I know that you're tired because it really feels like you're tired here. But just put things into practice that you've learned up until this time. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh. I just heard there's something specific here they want to tell you. Page of Wands, Six of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, there's someone specific here they want to talk about. A relationship between two people. Between a Page of Wands and a Queen of Cups. The Page of Wands is someone who's pretty immature, makes irrational decisions. They kind of just... They do things because it's enjoyable, but not necessarily because it makes sense. They have some sort of like... So there's some sort of like dynamic here between the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups that's needing to be figured out. So let me see. Let me see what this is about. Because we do have the Six of Cups. So this could be someone that they grew up with. Let me see what else. What else, Spirit? Oh, okay, so it could be a parent and a child. This could be someone who feels parentified or infantilized. So this could even be a couple. Fit it to your situation as it fits, because this entirely depends. This is just an energy. The Mentor. Somebody here has like some sort of need to have power over someone, and they want to know, they want to always be the one giving advice. They don't want the advice themselves. Yeah, so they don't take this other person seriously. Any type of reasonable... I'm feeling very like choked up by this energy. This feels like this Queen of Cups individual, or maybe it's the Page of Wands. I can't tell. Whoever this is, the one that's more domineering, they really try to keep this other person small, submissive. And we also have greed under that. They want to keep them small and they want to keep them close. So this could be this person in the past that I was talking about. Excessive importance on the material over the spiritual. And then this person or group has the strength to keep us safe. Yes, this thing that I was talking about before. So they try to convince them that, hey, you'll be safe with me if you just stay here. If you just say the things that I want you to say, if you agree with me. There's some sort of like facade here happening. The Orphan. This person doesn't feel loved. They don't feel loved at all by this person. They feel like they serve a purpose. And deep down, they really loathe this person. They feel like this person is blocking them from something. Maybe it's from receiving love, which is weird because the only person that can block us from receiving love is ourselves. I think this, the person that is being controlled by this person, they need to realize that compatibility and shared values. And it was in the reverse. I don't think that this person can... Sorry, when I'm saying this person, I mean, I don't think that the person that is controlling can handle this person that is being controlled standing up to them, and so they kind of have this imposing presence about them. I didn't get the devil, but I definitely feel that kind of like energy of keeping them stuck, keeping them in a lower vibration. So I'm actually going to get my Lover's Oracle out because we can get some more messages here. I hope this reading is resonating so far. Ring is falling off. (2626) as I look at the clock, by the way. That's an angel number for you to look up. And if I didn't do 3, I'll do... Okay. Oh, perfect. Felt very nice. I also see angels here. There's something... Oh, sorry. There's something here about this relationship that's a reflection of something that you've been through. So this could be someone that's very close to you that you care about a lot. The feelings are eating me alive. Ooh. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. What do you see in me? Emotions overwhelm me. And is it over? I want to know about this. Is it over? I think this person is starting to see through your example that something isn't quite right here. They're starting to think that they deserve better. And I think that this other person is starting to be worried about that, because it says the feelings are eating me alive. They're really afraid of losing control. And I think that they're using the same tactics over and over again that used to work, and they're afraid of this person changing, of transforming into a person who can see through what they're doing, because you've seen what they're doing. You've seen through what they're doing. I don't want to be who I used to be. So this could be something that this person repeats over to this person to keep them in a karmic loop. And this is coming out. Let's ask why it's coming out, actually. I'm curious. Why is this coming out, Spirit? Why do we need to know about this? Oh, because you need to walk away from this situation and allow it to play out the way that it needs to play out. This is you taking your emotions with you and not feeling sorry for this person that's going through this, because you've been through similar situations. And you know from being in this situation that it doesn't matter what you say to this person that's going through it right now, with this domineering person, that no matter what you say, they won't believe you. They won't believe a word you say, and that's okay. They have to go through this. They have to lose everything. 7 of Cups. Yes, they have to lose everything. Knight of Cups. And only then will they understand. Only then will they understand why you walked away. and they'll be able to connect with you again. But until then, until they get rid of the snake in their life, it's advised that you, obviously take this with a grain of salt. This is up to you. But it is saying to separate emotionally from this. If you have to, if you have to communicate with this person, definitely just try not to engage. Just listen if you need to, but just try to separate emotionally from this, because it's not your job to fix it. Okay, any other messages here? Let's see. I'm going to draw from my Woodland Wardens deck. Let's see if we get any spirit animals here that want to give us some guidance. Do you have any guidance for us? Do you have any guidance for this collective? Do you have any guidance for this collective? Ooh, an ending. The moth and eucalyptus. Very cool. I've never actually pulled this card yet. Let's see. What does this mean? The moth and eucalyptus. Where is it? There's 13. Perfect. Flipped right through it. The moth and eucalyptus is at number 13 for a reason. It mirrors the meaning of the death card in the traditional tarot deck, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio here. You don't have to be, though. The death card rarely indicates literal death, but rather marks an ending of some kind and provides us with the knowledge and power to let go. The moth shown here is the death's head hawk moth, named for the unique skull-like marking on its back. The death's head is nocturnal, and, like all moths, it flies towards the light. Eucalyptus is a symbol of protection, as the oil from this plant can be used to guard against and soothe a variety of ailments. Upright. An ending is imminent. This could mean the end of a relationship, a hobby or interest, a job, or any number of other things. While endings sometimes mark loss, they don't always. And even if we do experience grief, we have the power to emerge from it with a better understanding of ourselves. And the questions down below are, how can I be more accepting of change? And what tools do I have that might help me feel safe and protected when a change is occurring in my life? So that's really pretty. I love that card. Yeah, you're definitely going through a change right now. And this could be feeling very catastrophic. It could feel like it's really shaking up your world to discover all of these things that you almost kept secret from yourself for so long because they were so painful. But you're ready to realize them. And the sooner that you accept it is the sooner that you'll start seeing the light at the end. So let's see. I didn't actually pull any of the Citadel cards. So let's get some Citadel cards. Any cards for us from the Citadel? Oh, you do. Okay. The Scholar. Investigation. Research. Interesting. beside the moth and eucalyptus. Yeah, there's a lot that you can learn from this ending. You could be going through a dark night of the soul as well. You get a lot of black here around the moth. And also the Eight of Cups. So you're definitely going through a dark night of the soul. But you've been through them before. So there's no doubt that you'll extract something really potent and informative about this. So let's see what this card says. Scholar. Ooh, almost flipped right to the page. Okay, so Scholar. Sunlight streams through a window, illuminating a chaotic, crowded desk. Piles of books cast deep shadows, and dust motes float lazily through the air. The scholar is something of a hermit, preferring their scrolls and studies to the bustle of the outside world. But there is one thing they're known for, their ability to work through any puzzle and come to the right conclusion. The scholar is a card of routine and perseverance. Right now, you may find yourself at a dead end with no immediate, apparent solution. Take a step back and try approaching the problem from a different angle or asking someone for their opinion. A fresh pair of eyes can work wonders. So I really feel like now would be a great time to pull on your network, your resources, the people that are chosen family, or maybe you have a therapist that you speak to, a grouping of people that you trust with talking about deep things and scary things, people that won't judge you. If they're ready to hear what you have to say, obviously you should always ask people before just dumping on them. We all have our issues, so it's always good to ask beforehand. But that was your reading, and I think things are starting to kind of repeat. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you want a private reading of your own, I also have those available on my website down below. And I hope you have a good evening, good morning, good night, whenever you watch this reading. And if you want to leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe, or whatever you want to do, that helps me greatly in getting this to more people who need it. So thank you. Bye.